The final countdown. Oh, God.
See, I think people like to put like intro music to their podcast, but I think we're good enough as a quartet. Is that the way you say it? As a duo. No, duo doesn't work. As a
quartet was correct.
I think quartet's right, yeah.
Quartet was correct. We could do a final countdown. We could do like a Queens thing. What did I do last time? I did Papa Roach, Last Resort.
I think so. Yeah, that's a good one too.
I think two pieces. This is my last resort. Suffocation. Oh, meaning. There you go. See?
And that's how it opens. That's all you need to get pumped up after that.
Honestly, like I'm the best. They should just hire me in the bubble to be the hype up man.
That'd be good. See, I'm watching
for
like
all
the
teams.
Yeah, for what is it? 31 now. All 31 teams. With
Michael Shanuti, the universal mascot.
The universal mascot.
I'm in the Brit costume. I'm in the Slapshot costume. I'm in everything.
Great. He's sweating like a sweating like a dog.
We could just get Gritty to do it for all the teams too, though. I think that's a great idea.
No, it's the wrong Toronto.
There you go. I can be just like you know what I would do for the Maple Leafs? I would tell them fuck off their mascot and just have 2 things of maple syrup and be like, that's how I do it.
What is their mascot?
I was wondering the same thing.
No clue.
Exactly. I just came up with their mascot.
Use maple syrup?
Maple syrup and just leave. And then all you can do is just pour the maple syrup on the leaf.
Oh, it's the bear. Carlson the bear.
Carlson the bear?
Yeah. Yeah, he has some funny videos here, some laugh-em-ups, some yucks.
Oh my God, that looks like the Coca-Cola bear.
It does.
Yes. Well, it's just a polar bear, so.
That's copyright infringement.
Oh, they probably have longer.
You can't copyright a polar bear.
Oh, you can do. Hey, I trademark a lot of things. I trademark the big toe. I trademark Pornhub Live, just to say Pornhub Live, and I also trademark the like they say both of them. I say both of them because that's just less words. I like less words.
Saves you a lot of time.
Yeah, like Kevin Malone in The Office.
Yeah, I was gonna say Kevin Malone. Yeah, that worked out for him real well, didn't it?
Yeah, my man said Kevin like less words.
Yeah.
Gave him an accent.
You gave him an accent, yeah. I don't think. Yeah, he doesn't usually have an accent there. I don't think. But it was good though. Either way, it's good accent.
Hey, we're in a hockey kind of mood, so I got to put accents in. The boy. I have boy. That is boy. There you go.
Is Shanuti selling a child now? Is that what we've really come to?
No, I got to write a song that I can't diddle kids. So let's move on from that. So I am your host, Michael the Pharaoh Shanuti, and always in goal, the guy with the touch. And we found out last week he had the flippers. In goal, Zach, the Walrus, Vincent, buddy.
Hey, how y'all doing tonight?
Good. And always trying to score goals, but he's going to hit rockets and hot chicks from the other team with either his beard or his stick. That was not sexual at all. It was actually his hockey stick.
It came across as very sexual.
Yeah.
Snyder, what's going on?
And set it up that way.
I'm not a sexual man, but I might be.
But I might be.
And the captain, the ship that he came through the game of games. Eric, the Red Falcon, Vincent, what's going on?
Go! Not much, man. Not much. Good to see you all.
You're not the captain. I lied. I'm the captain of the ship because I'm the host, and then you have the A's. You're like
Mutiny. We want him out. We want him out. We want him out.
I'm gone already. I like it.
No, not you, Shanuti. We're voting him out.
Oh, it's a mutiny. Okay, yeah, I'm down.
I'm not like Kevin Hayes. I'm a great captain.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think he's their captain.
Exactly.
No.
Better than him.
Is.
I'm better than him in every aspect of life except for athletics. Boom.
I think he's than you too.
You might be able to take Logan Couture down at this point in time. I'll give you that, Shanuti.
I will say I could take him down. Mike Green would be a tough one, but if I get him with a nice little combo left to right, we can just boop boop boop. And Phil Kessel, he's slow because he has all the hot dogs in his stomach. I would never hurt Phil Kessel, but if we got in a tussle of what to put on our hot dogs, I know I can beat him.
He'd absorb those blows, though. You have no idea.
He's like a
Yeah, it's just like your hand will get swallowed. Yeah, just like that. So, eating your hand.
Boys, there was a lot of news in this bubble. Like I mentioned before, Mike Green retired from the NHL. Great, illustrious career, 15 years. As fans, we appreciated his hard work of trying to win a Stanley Cup, but never really did. So, but other than that, I mean, that's a big. I mean, he had a great career. I don't know how much you want to say about Mike Green, but Mike Green, as an overall player, as an overall person, I don't. We're gonna be real now. Okay, he sucked. Fuck him.
He didn't pan out.
He was the greatest point-scoring defenseman the Washington Capitals have ever had, but he never played defense. That was the issue.
That problem.
He was definitely mislabeled. He should have been playing wing or something, but yeah, good for him for retiring. I wrote R.I.P. Mike Green on my sheet.
Yeah, we all thought he was going to move to wing when he went to Detroit, but
never happened.
Why bother? He was such a good defenseman. It was like you were playing with one defenseman when he was out there.
Yep.
He was.
I mean, outside of Ovi, he probably was like the number 2 selling jersey for a while for the Caps.
Eric's got one of them.
I have one of his jerseys, yeah.
You have a Mike Green jersey?
Yes, sir.
What the fuck is this?
It's a red Mike Green jersey.
No, you have the blue one?
The red one.
No, who has a blue one? Zach has the blue one.
Of Mike Green?
Of Mike Green? No, I don't think Mike Green ever played in those jerseys.
No, not the blue one.
No, I thought you had. No, I'm just saying, like, you have an old blue Caps jersey.
I have a white one.
Yeah.
And I have a black one, too. Those jerseys are the shit.
The black ones are sick.
Those ones are my favorite fucking jerseys.
Jeff, you got to speak into the mic, man.
Where's the mic on this thing?
There it is.
There you go.
There you go. Jeff is like, I see Jeff in the corner, like, moving his mouth. I'm like, what did he say?
Speaking in tongues. Also, with the Caps, though, little Todd Reardon's out is also. So,
salute.
Goodbye as well there.
You know what's funny about this whole thing? I thought about, like, how we handled Barry Trotz and, like, how many times he got fucked in the playoffs and how many times we gave him chances. Like, we really didn't give this guy a chance. But it's kind of funny because do you guys think, I also brought this into my mind, do you think because losing to the Islanders and Barry Trotz kind of helped push the decision?
I think so, actually. I think it kind of reminded the Caps of where they had been and who they'd been playing under. And I think it just showed the difference in caliber between Trotz and Reardon. You know, Trotz is a seasoned NHL coach, and that's what the Caps need behind the bench. Nothing against Reardon. He did a lot of good things for the team while he was here, but at the same time, he's just not an NHL bench boss. Great assistant coach. He worked a lot of magic with our defensive core when he was our assistant coach, but I don't think he's suited for the head coaching role, plain and simple.
What about you, Eric?
I have to totally agree with that. Yeah, I mean, I think what you said originally, though, losing to Barry Trotz hurt and remind the Caps of like what we had, yeah, and because we had a better team than them in the playoffs right now, so we should have beat them. We just couldn't put it together. You can blame it on whatever it was, but change in coach in general is a good switch, and it'll be a good change up for the team. Hopefully, be able to come up with some different systems that will work our not as developed third and fourth line as it was, which would be nice. But it was just time to go either way. I mean, like Zach said too, I don't think he's a seasoned head coach, or he's not a seasoned head coach, but he's not head coach material, I don't think either. We gave him a shot. I don't think he'll get another head coaching job, but that's just me. So, but I'm glad he's gone, and we'll see who comes.
You know, this is who I wanted to hear the most was Jeff, because all three of us are Cavs fans, so we we see it like that. But I wonder what an outside perspective thinks of this.
I mean, I think it was more losing in the first round 2 years in a row than it being the Islanders. I mean, I think that was icing on the cake, but I think it's a victim of circumstance type of thing. If he did what he did with the Caps with Arizona, he'd probably still have a job.
Right.
The Caps expected to make the playoffs every year. They're expected to make it out of the first round every year. Like that's he wasn't meeting and it's loftier expectations playing for a team like the Caps or the Penguins when you're expected to go that far, and you met that, couldn't beat it, and I don't know. It'll be interesting to see who comes in. Wondering if it was Vegas's old coach.
Oh, Gerard Gallant.
Yeah. Gallant.
I don't think he's coaching anywhere right now.
No, he's not. He's on the market. Alain Vigneault is on the market. Mm-hmm. I want to say Laviolette is on the market right now too, if I'm not mistaken. And then there's always Mike Babcock. He's on the market too.
There we go. We're doing the Babcock thing again.
We're doing the Babcock. Here we go.
There we go again. See, the one thing
you though with Holtby, right? Like
what?
Doesn't Holtby's contract end this year?
Yep.
Yeah, Holtby's going to be gone.
He's gone too, probably. Yeah, another RIP there.
So
like if you're
him and Oshie gone.
Oshie's got a while left on his contract.
I'm saying for we don't think we're going to send him to Seattle?
I don't think we're going to get a choice in who we send to Seattle necessarily. It depends on who they pick, but Oshie's definitely high on the list of people that might be leaving, I would say.
Yeah. Definitely a possibility.
I feel like you could probably still protect him, though, too, if they wanted to.
Right. Yeah, if they wanted to, they could. It's a matter of whether they want to keep his contract on the books, I think.
Exactly.
I mean, what else we have going on at the time?
True. I mean, you think about it also, I hate to say this is a circumstance too, but the whole COVID thing, maybe them not being conditioned well enough. I don't know if that's a lot on the blame with him, but I mean, when I watch those games with the Caps and the Penguins, especially those two teams, like Jeff said, those are premier take it out of the first round every year, and they just look gassed. At certain points in the game, they just didn't look like they were up to snub with speed hockey. And I don't know, maybe that's a deeper dive into looking at it, but that's just one way I thought about it. But I don't know. So.
I definitely, they looked super gassed, the Caps. They looked like they played about 60 minutes throughout all their games. That's it. It was terrible. Yeah. It looked so gassed. And what you need there is a coach to bring people together, get them going, calm down, guys, play smart, play good hockey. Don't be running around bullshitting, getting yourself tired. But I don't think they have that in the coach, and that definitely hurt them. And I know they said that the assistant coaches' jobs depend on who they bring in, so we could see a full bench change here from the Caps too, not just the head coach.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
That's very possible. We need a new goaltending coach.
Yep.
We need the corn. We need the corn back.
Corn's never coming back, unfortunately.
Does Holtby go to the Islanders?
Oh my God! Hope he goes to the Islanders. That'd just be crazy.
That would be pretty crazy.
Damn.
Yeah.
Go
ahead, Mike. No, you go ahead, man. You go.
You're the host.
I was transitioning. If you
hold on, you claimed you were the captain of the ship. Could you please steer it?
Oh, this guy.
Oh.
All of a sudden, the net miner wants to talk shit. This guy.
Yeah. He just
rituals at the end, and then we talking about captains and A's and all this shit.
He's over there flapping his flappers.
Yeah. No,
so are we your assistant captains then? Do we get the A on the jersey, or was it just the C?
No, I
have your jersey.
Jeff gets the A. You're just the goaltender.
Oh, that's fucked up, man.
You're just the goaltender. You don't see it. What do you think this is? You think this is anarchy? Just protect the net.
Just protect the net. Gotta protect the house. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
You're the front lines. You're better than the captain. First of all, you make sure that we make it to the playoffs.
Oh, so he's not. This isn't an insult. This is a compliment.
Exactly. Insulting mood, unless it's about Jeff's sex life. That's it.
The Buffalo Sabres is what you're saying.
Say it one more time, Jeff.
We're the Buffalo Sabres is what you're saying.
Zach said.
Miller in this team.
Yeah,
You're
I'll take that as a compliment.
Oh, yeah.
Eric Shanuti's Jeff Skinner.
Oh God, that's
See, this is where this is on Rivals, and then we're just like, where are we?
Just hating on each other.
This says our title says the podcast that talks somewhat about hockey, and this right here is the point.
That's true. This is somewhat about hockey.
Yeah.
It's true.
He's got a point.
Speaking of one of the premier teams, the Penguins played Givesy Backsies with the It's true. I think Jeff, what is that?
What?
What was that noise?
Oh, my battery's dying.
Oh.
I'm glad I'm not the only one who did not come prepared for this.
Jesus. He's at a girl's house.
So?
Jesus. He has right up.
Yeah, but notes are no good if you don't have a working phone. So you just...
Working phones.
I mean, he doesn't need a working phone. He needs a device. Device. Anyways. Well, back to what I was saying. Fuck this.
Four Corners is buying us working devices, I heard.
Hey, speaking of fuck this, Mike Milbury got sent home this week. Did you guys see that?
Oh, yeah. It's funny, though. That's the stuff that broke the camera.
What?
Jeff, you gotta talk to the mic.
No, it's like, because, yeah, you had that comment about, what was it? Not even to disrupt your concentration at the talking about the bubble, and that was got him top.
You know what's funny about this whole situation? Stephen A. Smith, the premier ESPN reporter who talks a lot about basketball, said the same fucking thing about basketball and didn't get kicked out of ESPN.
Milbury should have been kicked out a while ago.
Yeah. I think it's the case that they wanted to get rid of Milbury, and this just happened to be the straw that broke the camel's back.
Yeah.
They saw their opportunity.
Well, can I be honest?
With the Tuca thing, like not too long ago, with him leaving the bubble, and he went off on Tuca.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's a fool. First of all, he's a fool. But what he said wasn't even that bad. All he said was NHL player need they need sex. That's all he said.
Verbatim? Was that a direct quote?
No, but I'm paraphrasing.
This is the Shanuti summary.
I'm going to tell you what Mikey did wrong here from the real guy. You can't go into things about sex and women and stuff on a broadcast. People are not there for that. There's kids on the line. You got to use innuendos. You got to use things like groin. And then you can't just get in there and just pretend like we're talking about sex, talking about injuries.
We're talking about you just disguise it then. Is that what you mean?
Exactly. You can't just be on a broadcast talking about nonsense about sex and drugs and all that stuff. Say, hey, wow, look at those cartons of milk in the first row, and people would know.
There's cartons of milk in the first row?
Bingo. See? Zach knew.
Yeah, that must have been the games I missed this weekend.
It must have been. Because she had some cannons. Anyway. What did your guys think of him leaving the bubble for real? I know you guys said it was like the straw that broke the camel's back, but do you guys think it was kind of like a harsh punishment? That it was just like maybe it's like why? Like why did you send them, or do you guys agree with it? Because the straw that broke the camel's back, I throw it over to you, Zach.
I just I don't know, just that Thursday where we had 13 straight hours of hockey, watching him actually commentate on hockey for half of that time, I guess it was, for like 3 of those games, it just seemed like he didn't want to be there. And as someone who's supposed to be someone who is all for the sport and promoting it, it just seemed ridiculous that he didn't act like he wanted to be there and he didn't give 2 shits about hockey. So I think that's the larger problem. His old senile remarks, he's just 5 years behind Don Cherry. That's all there is to it. He's gonna. It's come. It was coming one way or another, and we just got lucky enough. He got cut off earlier than it took for them to cut Don Cherry off. And yeah, that's my take on it.
Eric, what about you?
Yeah, I never saw any of the games he called or anything. Cause I don't really watch. I watched some of the games, but I didn't usually do NBC or anything. I try to do SN or CBC or something else, a different feed. Because I use SportsSurge.net.
SportsSurge.net.
Sports Surge.
That and Pornhub Live.
Exactly. Always got to shout out the sponsors. I love it. Always getting paid. Got to get paid. Yeah, so I never heard anything that he said or anything like that, but I never liked him before. I didn't like Bill Barry before this anyway, so I'm glad he's gone. Hopefully they don't bring him back at all. I don't know why they would. He seems sort of like Zach said, he just dated and he's just an old dude. And bringing younger people, there's a lot of NHL players out there who would love to be out there commentating. Bring someone in who knows the game as well. We know Milbury has been in the stands fighting and being all crazy and shit. He's just a ridiculous person. Yeah, just beating the shit out of civilians and just being good old Mike Milbury. So get him out. Bring in some younger players. Give some people some jobs who might need help with after the NHL. I mean, he's been there forever. He'll be fine. Let him go. Bring some other people. Bring. There we go again.
Right.
Yeah. Well, Jeff has his buzzer going too soon for the games.
Honestly, that's the buzzer to say we've lasted on a take too long.
Yeah, right. Yeah, there you go. Jeff's cutting me off. Jeff, what do you think? Are you glad he's gone?
Like the Grammys or the Oscars.
Well, since you've come on, what was it, last year was his first year on there?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, having the younger guys come up all forced you. And Milbury, he's been a piece of shit forever when he was back playing with Boston. But when I was looking up, because they were showing all his other issues he's had, they had one where in 2016 in the playoffs, he was saying about I think it was the Sharks were getting a bunch of stupid penalties. And he's like, if you're going to take a penalty for slashing, make sure you break some bones. If you're going to hit from behind, give them a sleep. And he said this, his partner was JR, and he's looking at him like, what did you just say? And we all know how Jeremy Roenick's career ended there. So.
Oh, yeah. Gloriously.
He's lost it. And he still went on to, do this for another 4 years. So
if Jeremy Roenick is surprised by what you're saying, then you definitely need to evaluate what you're saying.
Yeah, take a step back.
Cannot.
To replace him.
Did you guys hear a little segue here about what the Blues and their head coach said about their players? He said that not their players, but Tarasenko's surgery. He said the first surgery didn't take.
Here we go again.
Whatever that means.
What the fuck does that mean? What is this?
I'd be pretty pissed off at that surgeon.
Yeah.
Pissed off. This fucking. What is didn't take? What is this? A fucking This is not an abortion.
There it is. I was waiting for that.
What? Didn't take. Why don't you tell me the truth? Tell me what actually happened in that surgery room. Somebody take the mic.
I don't know.
I'm too hot right now.
Yeah, but
the new doctors try out these procedures. So, you got to take something out when you sewed them up or something.
Only do some tests.
Yeah, dude.
Fine.
What is this? Animal testing?
It is very interesting. I was very surprised he said didn't take the surgery, and he was always talking about all the players who had COVID. He said about 4 to 5 players had it before they went into the bubble, and that's why they weren't playing well, because during that time they couldn't condition. So 14 days before they went to Edmonton, none of them could condition or go to the gym because they were not asymptomatic. So they're all showing symptoms. They're probably not feeling good. Couldn't practice, and then right into the bubble in Edmonton. I was very surprised that he said all that shit.
God,
but
that's a lot to come out with for a coach after a loss like that. That's a lot of blame being spread around.
That's Doug Armstrong.
Oh, it's not Berube?
No, it's the owner or GM, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
That doesn't look as bad, I guess. Uh-oh, we're losing Shinuti for some reason.
Is he gone? He's probably got fire off texts.
He's checking out our other.
After that Borschman comment, I got like 7 texts.
You realize this isn't going out live, right?
Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't.
You're not.
Oh, are we actually broadcasting now?
Yeah, we'll broadcast. Dude, people want to hear what we have to say in the comments. Yeah, I'm the only one who can read the comment section, and it says this girl just says she wanted her downstairs tickled by your beard, Jeff. She said, "How's that paintbrush? What could you paint?"
What comment section are you really reading? Because it's not for this.
It's all fan fiction. Written exclusively by Shinuti.
It's this new app called Notepad.
It's about how I had a librarian.
Nice.
Oh, damn. But hey, sorry to, fuck the Blues anyway. I'm happy everything is not on the up and up, but hopefully the next surgery takes these assholes. Because I hate when doctors say these obscure things. Just tell us what happened, all right? Unlike people like our man Phil Kessel and his goats over here losing picks for God knows what. So Zach, how do we feel about the Yotes and their punishment for their nonsense of losing picks?
I have a lot of feelings about it, I guess I'll say. Mainly, I have no clue what happened here.
Oh, yeah. So, they lost their picks because they were physically testing prospects outside of the combine. And Bettman, instead of going after like an individual or doing a fine, because he said his belief was it was gross negligence other than intentional wrongdoing. So they lost second round this year, their first round next year. But then remember, they traded their first round this year to get Taylor Hall, and they traded round this year to get Carl Soderberg. So they don't have a pick until the 4th round this year.
Jesus Christ.
Second round next year. They don't have a GM because their GM quit right before the.
Yeah.
That's right.
And you have to sign Soderberg, who you trade your 3rd pick for, Hall, and Richardson, who are all unrestricted free agents.
Without a general manager. So Taylor Hall's getting shopped again, in other words.
Oh, yeah. Whoever comes into the situation is fucked. Like, who wants to deal with all that stuff right now?
You know where Taylor Hall should go? I think he'd fit in really well. New Jersey.
Here we go. What are we all the assholes to New Jersey?
New Jersey's thing, though. That'd be his issue.
What we do to get Phil off this pine. We need to get him out of there. Send him to a nice place like LA or Florida. Enjoy the rest of his life. Second of all, Phoenix. Here's a public service announcement. 1-800 get a clue. What the fuck did you think was going to happen? What did you think, Jeff?
New sponsor.
Get a clue or a grip. What the fuck were they doing running their own fucking thing? Like, this is like something you hear in like the Mercy Project. So you're just putting people in the basement, seeing what they're doing, and like physically testing these dudes. What the hell? Like, come on, man. You think we're gonna get caught? Newsflash, idiots! You just got caught. And guess what? With your dick in your hand, now you're not picking anything until the 4th round of this year, 2nd round of next year. This is nuts. Like, Phoenix will never ever be good because of this shit. Because they do shit like this. Stick to what you know best. Fake tits and sun. I'm sorry, not hockey.
Wow, I think we hit a nerve there.
Yeah. I'm mad. I want to see Phoenix do good. Like, I like the Coyotes. I like their coaching staff. I like Paul Bissonnette as their announcer. All of it is great. This is all just bullshit. What'd you do?
Anybody watching this Tampa Bay game?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Ooh, wow.
It's pretty bad.
2-0. No, that was real quick. Anyways.
Lightning strikes twice. Get it?
Perfect. Love it. The Yotes are stupid, but you know what also stupid is who gives a shit they tested players? It's a physical test. They should be testing them for drugs. That's the bad thing in hockey. So testing them for them steroids, that's what they need to be doing.
Everything else is fine. Right? Cocaine, all that shit, it's cool.
Just the steroids. It does, like what I don't really. I mean, they're idiots. It's just a dumb move, dumb thing to be doing. What does it matter?
Damn.
Like, build on your team.
Did you see the pick? Did you see the pick that this fucking linesman set for the guy on the Lightning?
Sit on the play.
I did not.
This is ridiculous. Like, what is going on?
What a pick.
Yeah, the refs have been doing pretty good since the bubble started. They're not getting a little overzealous with all of the penalties and stuff.
I don't know. You didn't watch any Caps games, did you?
I was joking. They've been terrible, and they have no one.
Thank God.
Can keep them in check.
Yeah.
We talked about this last time. This is not playoff hockey reffing.
No.
Wow, that was a good pick. Yeah, I just saw the replay. That was pretty good. Good for them. Oh my gosh.
People don't know it's Wednesday at 8:30 and we're watching the games live. One game live.
Yep, that's what we're doing.
But speaking of, it's time for Red Falcons Game Corner.
It's like Stanley Spadowski's Playhouse.
Holy shit! Did you just do that, or was that like pre-recorded?
No, that was me. That
was amazing. Oh my gosh.
Well, okay. Fun fact about me. Here's my lineage of what I wanted to be when I grew up. So when I was a kid, I used to do funny voices. So I wanted to be like a cartoon voiceover. Then I wanted to be a dentist. Then a zoologist. Then a pro athlete of some sort. Then a winning champion, which I am today. So
16. You are.
Well, not anymore. I lost to a 14-year-old girl. So.
No lie.
Man, you're the
13 years old for the record.
She goes, yeah, I'm sorry. She goes, my chest hurts and kept eating. I was like, what is going on? Like I didn't know what was going on. I told Zach, I was like, what, an ambulance? What's going on?
You're just the Millberry Wings, man. She's kicking you out.
Bro, I'm just old. I can't do it anymore. I'm retired. I gotta enjoy my life. Whatever's left of it.
Exactly. But yeah, as you said, we have a game coming up here. Of course, I'll always come back with my fun games. This one's gonna be all games about fucking numbers, man. 2 games. I guess we're gonna play one now, one later. So, you all are gonna play each game though, and then we'll have a tiebreaker answer question at the end. So we'll start it out with first game though. This is gonna be called "What's Good for the Goon is Bad for the Gander." So this one's what's gonna happen here is I'm gonna name the player, how many games they played, and it's gonna be over under on how many penalty minutes they had total career.
All right.
First was Mike Milbury.
He's not on here. So no, don't you dare, Mike.
JK, sorry.
See, we can't play till he comes back.
Our producer firing off texts.
Hey man, if it wasn't for me firing off text, we'd be sued.
Okay.
By Pornhub Live, by a bunch of angry movement people.
Pornhub Live.
All of them.
Gordy.
Gordy. Hi, Gordy.
Our solemn wave to Gordy.
Yeah, he's always there, always watching. So let's get started though. We'll do first player here. A familiar capital, Dale Hunter Dale Hunter played 1,470 games. Did he have more or less than 2,000 or 3,000 penalty minutes?
More.
Less.
More.
So we had Zach with more. We had a Mike with less. And we had Jeff with more. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Jeff and Zach, you guys did get it correct. He had more penalty minutes. He had 3,565 penalty minutes. He was second in the standings right now.
What a puss.
I mean, he got the penalty box from the old Capitals arena because he spent so much time in there. So when we retired his number.
In the box for him because they knew he'd be in there all the time. When they played hockey, like they would just leave you shit in the penalty box because they knew you were going to be at some point in that game.
Yeah, I think he had like Diet Coke or something in there. Left for him, or candy bars or something. You know, that's old school hockey too. Of course, they're going to leave something in the penalty box for you. So we'll move on. Next guy here. What was that, Jeffrey?
A smoke to open up the lungs.
Exactly. That's how you get nice and fit, young children. Make sure you're smoking a lot of cigarettes. No, don't do that. Anyways, well, speaking of another young kid who's in the league now, but his dad isn't, Keith Tkachuk. Everyone knows Keith Tkachuk. He played 1,201 games. Did he have more or less than 2,000 penalty minutes?
Oh, crap.
That's a hard one. I feel like he's a goody two-shoes. I'm going less.
I'm going to go more again.
I'll go more. And he had one too many kids.
Fire off something other than text.
Whole bunch of emails and phone calls and carrier pigeons out to Canada.
Mike, you hearing me? This is how you disguise what you're trying to say, you idiot.
Well, same things. Jeff and Zach, congratulations. Mike, I'm sorry. He had 2,219 penalty minutes, and he is rated 41st. Yeah. Well, for you it is, but not for them. You just gotta guess opposite, Mike. Wait until they guess, and then opposite, or you go with them. I guess. No, go with them. Yeah, don't do opposite.
Well,
all right, Zach, let's pick the opposite ones to fuck up Mike.
I've been going with my gut.
Speaking of a guy who picks opposite ones, Brendan Shanahan. We all know he used to fuck up the player safety. So he played one. What was that?
More. I'm gonna say more. Fuck it.
Just saying. He played 1,524 games. Did he have more or less than 2,500 penalty minutes?
Oh, he had more. Fuck yeah, he had more.
I'm going less.
Zach,
Jeff?
More.
Going more. He actually had less. So Zach, you got that one right. He had 2,489 penalty minutes.
Yeah.
Game is rigged.
25.
What was that?
How many did you say?
I said over 2,500.
And he was just barely under.
Just barely under there. Yeah, he has
one more guy.
He's 15th in penalty minutes, actually. Or no, he's 23rd. Sorry about that. The next guy is pretty famous for a very terrible incident. Donald Brashear, when we all know him, get hit by Martin McSorley in the head with a stick.
When did this happen?
That was everyone. If you haven't seen that, you should look that video up. It's pretty crazy.
Great clip.
Great
clip. It shows why hockey's the best sport in all the world, and basketball sucks.
I guess so.
Throw a ball at somebody's head, damn it. That's all I want to see in basketball.
Just watch dodgeball.
Bring it to the streets, boy.
Play street, yeah.
Yeah.
True. Street ball. Mr. Brashear played 1,025 games. Did he have more? What?
Oh, we're
Was
not
that-
guessing on.
Guessing on who?
Just keep going.
Oh, okay. Don Brashear, that's who we're guessing on. More or less than 2,500 penalty minutes?
Less.
More.
Less. He's heard a bunch.
Good job, Mr. Shinudi. He had more.
Guess who's
Yeah.
back from the dead, bitches?
He had 2,634 penalty minutes. He's ranked 15th in the NHL right now. Gonna move on to the big man. Everyone knows him, hopefully. Ty Domi. He played
Jesus.
one. Do you know that guy, Jeff? Ty Domi? You heard of him?
Wait, I think you're thinking of someone else. Now I completely drew a blank on his buddy who's up there. The two of them just destroying people in Toronto. Like he went to the other team's bench and tried to start a fight with someone.
Grimson, right?
No, Darcy Tucker.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Who just like beat the shit out of everyone. That's when it was fun watching Toronto play.
At least they were doing something.
But it would just, yeah. There's at least
Right? At least they're doing something. Ty Domi, though, 1,407 games. Did he have more or less than 4,000 penalty minutes?
Damn.
more.
This is a trick question. I'm gonna go more.
I'm gonna go less.
Zach, you are correct. He
You
only
son of a
had
Did it again.
3,515 penalty minutes. He's third in the NHL right now.
All right, what are our scores?
Well, we have one more. We have an oldie, actually. The scores, though, we'll do right now. It's we got Jeff with 2, we got Mike with 1, and Zach is in the lead with 4.
Boom.
So, but we got an oldie here. Was that Jeff?
We got a chance.
Proby. You guys do have a chance. There's still another game, and I could change the rules. Who knows? I'd make the rules here. So, this question will be worth 3 points. Who knows? Have you guys heard of Tiger Williams? David Tiger Williams?
Tiger Woods? Yeah, he's pretty.
Not Tiger Woods. No, Tiger
guy-
Williams.
That guy from the Cosby Show? I heard he's into foot shit.
Yeah, I heard he's also Dominic McNabb.
Yeah. He got one by McDonald's, right? Something like that.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. Another sponsor. Congratulations, boys. That's another $1 in our pocket.
Thank you, McDonald's.
So that's the name of the tiger from the Frosted Flakes.
Yeah. Tony Tiger Williams.
Tiger Williams. Holy shit.
No, this guy is. He's an oldie. He's a random oldie. One of those old enforcers. That's why they call him the Tiger. He played 962 games. Did he have more or less than 3,500 penalty minutes?
Less.
Damn it.
More. I had to do it.
Jeff, you got it right. You got it right there.
You son of a bitch.
This guy's actually in first. He has the most penalty minutes in the NHL ever. He has
with less than 1,000 games played.
Yeah. He was known for just fighting constantly, but he scored a shit ton of goals. He had 3,971 penalty minutes.
How many goals?
Well, I don't know total, but he was drafted in the second round, 31st overall by the Leafs in '74. He was 5'11", 190 pounds, and he was a forward, left shot. So he was just like a regular little dude. He played for 5 teams. For the Leafs, he scored 22 goals in 55 games, and then got traded to the Canucks and scored 8 goals in 23 games. During 80 to 81, he had 35 goals, 62 points, 343 penalty minutes in 77 games. And he went to the All-Star game that year as well. And that was like the last big accolade, except for 2018. He was arrested in Latvia on sexual assault charges. He apologized. He said sorry. He got dropped, and he was allowed to go after that. And that's about it. That's Tiger Williams.
Today in the history of NHL goons.
Right? Yeah, exactly. I was surprised though he had the most, was the least amount of games.
And that household name.
Tiger Williams.
Tiger Woods.
So is that the jersey? Get us.
This next jersey, Tiger Williams jerseys. Get at least one.
Phil Kessel jerseys all around.
There you go.
You keep saying that.
Well, when Pornhub Live and McDonald's give us our actual money, we'll fucking do it.
The sponsors haven't paid up yet. I don't know what's going on with that.
We gotta sell what we gotta do.
So after that, though, first game there, we have Mike with 1, Jeff with 3, and Zach in the lead with 4 still.
Nice.
All right, let's get on to the second game.
You guys want to do the second game? All right, let's do it. So this is a quick one, actually.
Light me fucking up.
That was the fun one. This one's a quick one. This is just name that number. I'm gonna name the player. Huh? No, stop naming. Not now. Control yourselves.
We'll name the number Steve.
Steve. The Steve number.
Steve
you all
the
lose
number.
then. Steve the number. You all lose.
Well,
is it gonna be
Steve's a perfectly acceptable name for a number.
Name for a number. Interesting.
Steve. I'm telling you, Steve works.
I think Steve could work. I mean, it really depends though. What number is it?
I don't know. 72.
It's got to be a shorter name then. More like a Bob. J? 72 looks like I think 72 is like a J.
I don't know if I agree with that.
That means or like that.
All right, on to your game.
Okay. Anyways, yeah. So I'm gonna name the player, the team they play for mostly. All these numbers are gonna be under 30. 1 to 30. 1 to 30 is what the numbers are gonna be. So pick a number 1 to 30 for the player. They're famous players. Hopefully you guys know them. Here we go. Phil Esposito played for the Bruins mostly. Phil Esposito.
21.
Mike
11.
4. Wait, no. Yeah, sure. Why not? I don't know it.
4.
You know what we're gonna do? You want the guess number? Whoever's closest. We'll do that. How about that?
Okay.
Is it Price is Right rules? You can't go over?
No, it's just whoever's closest. Whoever's closest.
Right.
All right.
So what did you guys say again? Jeff, what did you say?
4.
4.
Which is it?
Mike?
Said 21.
Zach?
It's 11.
He got it.
No, Jeff did. He was number 7. So Jeff, you got it because you got 4, right?
Yep, Jeff was the closest.
Yep. There you go, Jeffrey. All right, you guys should get this one. You all can get a point on this one too. Martin Brodeur played for the Devils.
That's easy. I'm answering last on this one. I want to hear Shanuti's answer.
You can't change, so you gotta lock it in. Jeff, what'd you say? Everybody, should you go first? Jeff, do you know it?
30. I said 30.
Okay.
It's 30.
30.
Yeah, you're all gonna get a point there. Good job, everybody. There we go. So that's what I like to see there.
This asshole Zach thought I didn't know.
Yep.
Everyone should know Brodeur. I mean,
come on, man. He does the E-Trade. He does the
Yeah, the E-Trade.
No,
What is it? Progressive?
the
Enterprise
fucking
rent-a-car.
Enterprise rent-a-car. Yeah, exactly. Oh my god. Yeah, sir, it's the other cup.
Not the colder cup.
Oh god, that's a terrible commercial. Anyways, we'll go on to the next player. Steve Yzerman played for the Red Wings mostly. Or I don't know if he only played for them, but
30.
Yes.
50.
What?
15. I said 15.
15 for Mike. Jeff?
19.
Zach said 19?
No.
Yeah.
Jeff?
19. 15 was Shanahan?
Was it?
I thought Shanahan was 18.
Sorry, Mike. You do not get a point there. Zach and Jeff are correct. It was 19.
Son of a bitch.
What number if he's not on your thing?
Huh?
What number is Shanahan?
I don't have it, but I can look it up real quick. His stupid name, Brendan Shanahan. Number.
Watch, he's gonna be like 90 something.
Looking.
And
This is
It
the
just-
fun part of the podcast.
It only has his London Knights number. Was retired. London Knights. I don't care about the London Knights.
Red Wings jersey
Yeah.
or Red Wings.
14.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yep.
14. I should have just looked at a picture. That was probably a much easier idea. Yeah, 14 was Shanahan.
He wore 18 in New Jersey, though.
Yeah.
And he wore 19 at the London Knights, which he got retired there, which is interesting.
And ended his career with the Devils.
R.I.P.
Yeah. And then his life with the Department of Player Safety.
No, he's
All right,
in the front office.
He's what?
He's in the front office for Toronto.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Wow. Good for him. Good for him. Not. Anyways, moving on here. Stan Mikita. You guys know Stan Mikita?
Yes.
Played for the Hawks. Was in Wayne's World. He had his restaurant in Wayne's World.
Wayne's World. Party time. Yeah.
I'm gonna make Zach. You got to answer first.
8.
Jeff, you got to go next. I'll let Mike go last.
17.
That was my
who
other
this guy
pick.
is.
10.
You should have went higher,
Uh,
man. You could have gotten all numbers on your side.
Zach, what'd you say?
No, I
8.
just you guys out.
You said 8, Zach?
Yes.
Jeff, you said
17.
17.
17. And Mike?
I said 10.
Jeffrey wins. It was number 21 with the Blackhawks. So you're closest there, Jeff.
Damn.
Yeah. It's close, guys. Final one here. The last question. Mark Messier played for the Rangers and the Oilers. But this is mainly the Rangers, as everyone knows them. Laughing like
He
a
played
goon
for-
with the Stanley Cup.
The Canucks, not the Oilers.
Where's this one?
Oh, did he really? He played for the Oilers too, didn't he?
No, just the
I
Canucks.
don't think so.
Oh, okay.
No, he never played with the Oilers. Never won 4 Stanley Cups with them.
Yeah, that's what, yeah. Anyway,
I think Wayne Gretzky, and his number's too high.
his number's way too high. No, Mark Messier.
Gretzky
From-
wore 69.
Mickey Mantle?
the shoe?
Chiassis? I think he's Vegas and Philly seed. Double one.
Double one.
Not 2, 11.
Yeah, not 2. Yeah, 1 + 1, 2. Okay. Zach,
11.
Mike,
I guess I'll go.
those beautiful lips over there. You all got it right. Of course, Mark Messier is 11. Everyone knows that. You see him laughing like a goon with the Stanley Cup. He played for the Oilers too, Zach.
I know.
what
I
you're
was
talking
just
about.
fucking with you.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know what you're talking about here. Maybe. Oh,
Fun
where Mike
fact
go there?
about our podcast, Zach and Eric are brothers.
Yes, that's a fun
Wait,
fact. We
what?
are brothers.
All right. So what are the scores?
We have Jeff with 7. We have Mike with 3. We have Zach with 7 as well. So we need to do the
Uh-oh.
tiebreaker here. Yes. And I brought a tiebreaker this time. Came prepared. So, final question.
You can't put Zach's number.
What?
What's Zach's number?
What's Zach's? Yeah. What's Gordy's phone number? No, I'm just kidding. No. So, who has more penalty minutes, Chara or Ronaldo?
Wait, who's the second guy?
Zach Ronaldo or Chara? The Ronaldo. You know who Ronaldo is? The asshole from Philly?
The soccer player?
No, you goofball. Zach Ronaldo. He was. I don't know who else he played for. I just remember from Philly. He was a total asshole. Spent a lot of time in the box there.
I'll go with him.
I'm going with Chara.
Thank God you guys picked opposite ones because I just thought of if you guys pick the same one, then just been screwed.
Right? What the hell?
Yeah, right. Zach, you win. It was Chara. He has more penalty minutes. He has like over 1,000 more penalty minutes than Ronaldo. Plays more. Makes sense. Yep.
Yeah. The soccer player. So
spends a lot of time tripping and falling. So that was a good game, guys. Good game to all you all. Congratulations, Zach.
Yeah.
It was good. It was good. I have more games too. I have a lot more crazy shit, but more visual stuff. So we'll have to figure out how we do that. Figure out how to work that.
Yep.
You should get back into voice acting, dude.
I'm the best, bro.
I love it. It was beautiful.
But boy, we'd be remiss if we didn't talk about these games. So I'd like to go around the horn, and I want to say, I want everybody to give their most surprised takeaways, their biggest disappointments, how we're feeling about these next rounds, and last but not least, who's right now showing you that they could be the MVP of the bubble. Zach, I'll start with you.
Biggest disappointment is obviously the Caps losing out. No question about that. The team that surprised me was the Vancouver Canucks. I thought that they played a tough, gritty series, and they're doing the same thing against the Golden Knights right now. They got the series tied 1-1. I'm disappointed in the Colorado Avalanche right now. They were my pick to go to the Stanley Cup Finals on the West Coast, and they're getting manhandled by a Dallas Stars team that really surprised me as well. They kind of came out of nowhere as a contender all of a sudden. They have their stars clicking, which Tyler Seguin and Jamie Benn, I mean, they've been irrelevant for at least 2 years now, and all of a sudden they're scoring goals, so that's a pretty big thing. And I would say my pick for the finals right now, I like the way the Lightning have been looking. I think that they could beat the Flyers or the Islanders, and I think they can beat the Bruins. And I'm going to go ahead and throw – I want to see the Canucks and Stars as the conference final, and I think the Canucks would walk out of that. So right now, my Stanley Cup final is the Lightning and the Canucks.
Nice. Eric, what about you, big dog?
Oh, man. That was. I agree with a lot of that. I think Canucks coming out flying. They looked great. I see them going pretty far. Biggest upset, though, yeah, of course, the Caps. That sucks. But another great team, the Islanders. They look great. Yeah, Jeff, rolling the eyes.
I won't pick the Caps as my disappointment.
That series correct.
You
guys
all
lost your Cup one. I picked the series correct.
Well, it's because we're Caps fans, though. You got to pick with your heart, Jeff. Pick with your heart.
No, you don't. You guys wouldn't be good gambling.
I think I could also see the Flyers out grinding the Islanders and taking them down, though, which would be pretty interesting. And having the Philadelphia against like a Boston series would be very nice to see. Two just sort of big dumb teams going after each other. It'd be cool the opposite too, though. Do Tampa Bay Islanders, but I think the Islanders have a good coaching staff, but not as much as a good core to make it all the way there. I think they might tire out. So I don't know. I contradict myself left and right there. Avalanche sucked. I know Grubauer got hurt as well. From what I saw, he's been like carted off by everybody. So that's crappy for them. Dallas is going to pull it together and win that series. They're already up 2-0 anyways. I think Vancouver is going to come out on top of Vegas. Vegas never is never going to pull it out. I think they took over the Caps curse when we beat them. So they're just going to take a long-ass time before they win a cup. So I'd like to see a Vancouver. Give me a Vancouver Islanders finish Stanley Cup. Ooh. That would be fun. That would be a fun one. It'd be very interesting because I'd be surprised if Barry Trotz made it that far. He's a good coach and everything, but I think that'd be a fun game. I think that'd be a fun series there. I like Vancouver. They're looking good out there. Plus, I love Jay Beagle. Cool to see them get another cup.
And they're Canada's team right now.
Yeah.
Only team left.
Yeah.
They are true.
Yeah.
Well, Beardman, what you got, Jeff?
I mean, I think Dallas was the biggest surprise for me in the first round, especially like even in that elimination game. They went down 3-0 like right away, and then came back and scored answered. They did it. What was it? The second game of the series against Colorado. They were down 2-0, won the game 5-2. Like for whatever reason, it seemed to be slow starting, but they played really well. I thought they were going to lose. I think they're my surprise in the first round. And I mean, it's Miro Heiskanen has been huge for them. I think he has the records for the defenseman in points on Dallas, and he's getting up there for in the NHL for playoff points. Consecutive games, I think. But I think him and Bo Horvat have been playing out of their minds this playoffs. I think Philly's gonna go from the East. I'll stick with my pick of Philly going, and I don't know. I think Dallas goes from the West, and Philly beats Dallas.
Nice. So I won't pick the Caps as my disappointment.
Wow.
Everybody in here picked the Caps as their disappointment. So I will pick another one. I feel like the biggest disappointment so far. I mean, he did it on his own volition and stuff, but you kind of want to see Tuukka Rask play in these games. He is one of the best goalies and stuff like that. I wouldn't say that wasn't I should say that's more of a surprise. Sorry, that was more of a surprise. That you just want to see that. I didn't make anything by that. Sorry. Disappointment wise, contender wise, honestly, I don't want to pick the Caps, but it's hard not to pick the Caps too. But I mean, you can't say more than that. And then my favorite thing right now is the surprise that it could be a Dallas Islanders finals. That's something that I really want to see, just because that would be the icing on the cake in the bubble. Just having both those teams that nobody really thought of to make it to the Stanley Cup Finals, and watching that happen. But don't count out the Avalanche just yet. I think they are still the best team in the bubble still, and that's where I'm going to leave it as the disappointment, because I feel like when they did what they did to the Coyotes, it was Phoenix, but it's still I keep saying Phoenix, but it's Arizona, but it's still they still have that firepower that we saw, and then Grubauer is still playing good. It's just sometimes you just don't have it against the Stars, and they'll pick it up here soon. I still have them winning that series, but if Dallas does win and come out, Dallas, New York, let's get it going. New Jersey, I mean. So
No, you mean New York, the Islanders, right?
The Islanders. I'm fucking up.
The New York season, you actually play in New York. You're too used to football.
Used to football. Basketball has Brooklyn, so I was like, what the fuck?
The Bruins have been another surprise team after how terrible they started off, not winning a single game. And I didn't think they were gonna. I think we all picked the bunch of jerks to win that round. Yeah. And then with Tuukka leave, it seemed like it was all but set that they were gonna lose that first round.
It just goes to show it's nice to have that backup goalie that's ready to come in at any time. I mean, did Tuukka did people really think Tuukka was gonna leave like that? No, of course not. But having that goaltender behind him who is ready to come in and take on that pressure, it shows that's what I kind of was joking with Zach, but it's true in hockey that the netminer can win and lose you those games, especially when you lose arguably the best one in the game. So
yeah.
Say Holpe, is that what you said, Jeff?
Yeah. So you guys are only as good as Phoenix Cope.
Lose him. I don't want him. Get him out of here. Get him out. Get him out.
I think Tuca leaving is a little different than losing a good goalie because you have confidence in a good goalie, and him leaving for like just leaving the bubble. Hey, I guess he feel like crappy because he left the team and everything. So yeah, never mind. Yeah, he feel crappy. Yeah, he's like gave up on the team.
In the situation, yeah, you have that insurance plan. So say like there's a fast break going, right? And like they're switching sides really fast, and you have to get back there. You're not as worried as say somebody who isn't as experienced.
Yeah,
And, like you're playing more. You're not playing looser, I would say, but you have that confidence that he will stop the puck. So
I mean, they have that now with Halak. Like
that's
not
what
like
I'm.
it's
Yeah,
his first time.
Halak's a fucking playoff monster.
Single-handedly carried Montreal into the conference final that year. Like,
yeah, that sucked. Don't bring it up. We all know Jeff with the Caps, Stonewall and the Caps. Yeah, that's what you mean.
Yeah, fuck Mike Green.
Yeah, there you go.
This is not a Mike Green podcast. You think you're coming on, buddy? Nope.
Nope.
Actually, Mike Green,
Nope.
if you happen to hear this and you want to be on our podcast, you are more than welcome to show up at any point in time and join us.
I will be in front. I'll be in your grill, dude. I'll be in your grill.
Be censored by Four Corners Radio.
I'm gonna put it on the pad. We're gonna put on the pads. We're gonna go skating. I'm not even gonna try to score. We're gonna go at it. Gloves, shirt.
I want to see.
I want to see that too. That'd be awesome.
And there's the buzzer. We gotta go.
That is the buzzer, Jeff. Jesus Christ.
My phone and everything.
Is everything dying?
No, I actually have a charge. But yeah, I mean, people are dying. COVID's out there. They'll get you.
Jesus, what a time to be alive. But boys, this was a fun-filled episode. Thank you guys for joining once again on the Five Holers broadcast, as well as Four Corners Radio. Go like and subscribe to our podcast and the other podcasts such as Bread and Butter, Last Night Guys, Face of the Franchise, Free Therapy, Thoughtology, Degenerate Saras, and Hoopin' and Hollering that has only 3 episodes. Whether you like basketball or not, you should listen to that one because it's 3 episodes of just nonsense. But we are the better podcast in sports. Also, go look up at the Four Corners website, 4cr.studio. Find us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, as well as Five Holers on Instagram and Twitter. Look for all our fun facts and tidbits. And last but not least, stay breezy, stay easy, and one love. Zach, take us out.
Why go bar down when you can hit the 5-hole? Aim low.
And we're out.
Boop, 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 boop. Thank you guys. Good seeing you all always.